Hi lovelies, and welcome in my kitchen. Today we will be making a recipe for my personal kitchen witch grimoire that is very dear to my heart. It might be especially interesting for anyone that is struggling with fertility issues or is in the process of trying for a child. Might it be in an all-natural way through adoption, medical help, surrogacy and more. But even if these are not topics that you are dealing with at the moment, I promise you that you will still get a delicious cake out of this. We are making a creamy cake from cherries and meadowsweet, two amazing ingredients for a kitchen witch spell that will uplift your spirits and help your journey along. Cherries in magic are commonly known as a symbol for love and fertility, and are tied into spells that deal with those two, as well as emotions and romance. But they also come with a ton of medicinal benefits, as they are a rich food source for the hormone melatonin, which grants you a restful sleep. They are also high in anthocyanins, which act as an anti-inflammatory. This is especially important in conditions such as endometriosis. They also help to regulate blood sugar levels and have been linked to increasing insulin production, helping to balance out those hormone levels, important in those with PCOS. Furthermore, they are a great source of vitamin D, which is so good for sperm health. So both from a magical as well from a medicinal view, we have a powerful fertility boosting ingredient at our hands. Meadowsweet has since long been used as a medicinal herb to treat fever, migraines, depression and anxiety. Its sweet smell uplifts the spirits and brings happiness and peace, which might be the reason that it was Queen Elizabeth I's favorite strewing herb. Thanks to this plant we today have aspirin, that was originally made from the salicylic acid found in meadowsweet. In magic, we use it in love magic for balance and harmony, and as a protection from evil influences. Essentially, this recipe is designed to help you keep in good spirits and positive in what can sometimes be a trying journey. Its soul-healing properties can help you deal with experiences of grief after an unsuccessful trial cycle, and magical properties for love and romance will remind you to not forget the relationship you have with your partner if you have one, or some self-love. It would also make a sweet little gift for someone that is going through this at the moment. As always, I have listed all measurements and ingredients in the description box below. We want to start by adding the sugar, creating a sweet base, and carefully place the eggs into it. Another great symbol for fertility. Some people believe that if you crack an egg with a double yolk, you might conceive twins soon. We are going to mix that together until it is slightly foamy, whisking a lot of air in to achieve a soft and spongy cake base. And then we add the soft butter and combine all until we have a well-mixed batter. Next, take a sieve if you have one and slowly sift in the flour and the baking powder. This will again help to bring some more lightness into the batter, and while you sift you can shake all the good wishes and hopes into it too. It is all about a positive intention. And then we carefully cream everything together, best with a hand whisk or a spoon. Now the base for our cake is almost ready done. We just need to lightly grease a cake pan or flour dust it, and then spoon in the batter. Is anyone else addicted to eating raw cake batter? Sometimes I have to make double the portion to end up with enough dough for the cake. After we have made the batter smooth and equal, we can work a little magic. If you have a symbol or a sigil for fertility, now would be a good time to draw it into the batter, while keeping that positive knowledge of a good outcome and happy feeling firmly in your thoughts that things will work out soon. Try and put all your positivity and trust into the universe to attract what you're wishing for. It will give you peace of mind and take a lot of stress off your body, which can only help. We then will pop this in our oven for about 15 minutes. Now for the creamy custard filling, we want to place the meadowsweet blossoms on a white towel so the little bugs can crawl out safely. If you didn't collect them out in wild, you can also just use meadowsweet tea. We warm up 3/4 of the milk on the stove to a good temperature but not let it boil, and then carefully place the umbels into it, covering them with the rest of the milk and stir so they are all immersed in the milk. This should infuse for about 10 minutes. With a tea, you could hang 2 tea bags into it, or the equivalent of that for loose dried meadowsweet. After the magical milk is done, we sift the blossoms out and then prepare the vanilla custard powder. Here you might want to go with the instruction on the package. For mine, I mix the powder with the sugar and about 6 spoons of the infused milk. We will combine it until it has a smooth consistency. In the meantime, we bring the rest of the infused milk to a boil, stirring often so it doesn't burn. And once it starts to bubble up, we add the custard premix and remove it from the heat while stirring it quickly and creating a delicious meadowsweet flavored custard cream. The smell is just so lovely and really comforting to the heart. We want to let it cool down a bit and then we can mix the sour cream in. If your mixture seems very liquidy, maybe add 1 to 3 tablespoons of cornstarch too. In the meantime, the cake base should have reached a bit of a firmer consistency, so we can take it out of the oven and then cover it with a magical cream. Now we can get creative, arranging the cherries on top. If you enjoy working with symbols, you can definitely arrange them in a meaningful way. If you would like to surprise your partner, maybe shape a heart. If you're feeling low energy or plain hungry, just toss them on there. The options are endless. This will now go into the oven for about 15 more minutes at 340 degrees Fahrenheit, and then it needs to chill in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours until it's all set. The floral sweet taste of the meadowsweet goes great with the slightly tart taste of dark cherries, and the creamy vanilla custard layer on a spongy cake base makes this absolute soul food. To tie it into a spell, you can eat this cake with intent on the first day of your cycle, doing a little fertility meditation or some positive affirmations. Please do not consume it while pregnant or if you're asthmatic, as meadowsweet should not be consumed then. Next time I will take you along on another witchy adventure vlog as we're going on a green witch camping trip, looking for natural treasures for our craft, enjoying the beauty around us and learn more about the magical, historical and sacred places of the ancient Germanics and Celts. I wish you a happy day. See you soon!